A's Extra.
We're back on the Anglers Extra pregame show. Chatham takes on YD today here at Red Wilson Field. I'm Joe Puccio here with Chatham manager Tom Holliday for the Manager Show. Tom, I didn't talk to you yesterday. I missed you a little bit. How you doing?
Yeah, I missed you a little bit too. Very little.
Well, yesterday was a really big win for your team. First walk-off of the season. I wasn't on the call. I was a little jealous, but how did you feel in dugout yesterday?
Well, you know, it was like the game was executed right and it worked, and we haven't had many pleasant endings. You know, ties. I've already told you about what a tie's like. So, you know, to do things right and win a game, and then hold it. It's good for the kids. I mean, it changed the whole environment in the dugout, and after the game, they're having fun, which we haven't had that kind of mood. So, it was good for the club.
You mentioned it changed the environment. What changed specifically?
Well, I mean, they watered the guy that got the big hit because we haven't had one of those, and I don't know how many times that we have talked, you know, on your show here about what ifs. You know, what if we would have got a hit? What if, you know, we'd have just put the ball in play? I mean, well, those what ifs are all ties or one-run losses. So then you look at your record and you say, are we really that bad? And yet we're actually kind of fun to watch. You don't like the endings, but we're fun to watch. So last night it was both. It was a great game, and then we win it, and the players had fun. They need to have some fun because it's hard to find up here. And bottom line is let's just see what shows up today.
Top three in batters in your order, specifically Cooper Ingle and Marcus Brown had multi-hit games yesterday. What do you like from them in the top of the order for you?
Well, I'm going to go back to January and February. When you put your team together, you're talking about two guys that started and played just about every game, you know, until Cooper hurt his arm, was up for USA baseball catcher. And so when your plan is on paper and you look at it, both Marcus and Cooper were penciled in and at the top of the order, and what I thought was going to be a really, really good offensive ball club. So now that everybody's been here, everybody's had that miserable start, which Cape Cod does it to a lot of guys. I think now they're over the hump. They're not thinking about that, and they're trying to finish strong. The wooden bat feels better in their hands. The bunt that Marcus Brown laid down last night just makes you walk away going, why don't you do that more often? I mean, he could bunt 300 if he would bunt more. You know, and I've had to move him around in the batting order, just try to keep him where his contact would score runs. And last night you saw it. I mean, he gets a bunt single and a bunt single, and those are base hits. Those count as base hits. And Cooper has been whispering in my ear the whole summer that he can hit left-hand pitchers. Well, he's been in a lineup a lot against left-hand pitchers. He hadn't hit them very good. You know, let's just be real honest. Statistics don't lie. They're not good. But he does hit them, which is good because he's holding on to that he can do it. So last night he bangs one in the center field, and I kind of got that little look. I told you. Well, good. I'm glad you feel good about it because it's going to happen again and again.
Alex McFarland's starting for you guys today. What have you liked so far from him?
Well, I like what I liked last year when we had him. He's got a great arm. He has a funny arm angle. His arm slot is a real challenge for a pitching coach. And his first time out, he showed us a little bit better slider than he had last summer, and his speed to the plate was better. And then this last time out, he kind of, the first sign of problems, he kind of reverted back to what we had seen last year. That's not a good thing because this is a kid that should play pro baseball for a long time with that body, that arm. Today, I want him to go 3 clean. If he can have 4, be great, but he needs to shrink in his mind what starting is. Starters think I got to go 9. That's not true. And if that aided in his miserable outing, then get rid of that. Shrink it. You know, set your mindset on 4 innings today. We got plenty of arms behind him today. And come out here and I'm not going to say the word fun. You know what fun is in baseball? Fun is success. You know, come out and pitch really good, shove it, and then when it's over, then you can sit back and say that was fun. Because anything short of success is no fun.
Let's hope for some fun today. Tom, thanks for the time.
Yeah, I'll take 4 good, fun innings out of him.